Bam! What is up with the squad? It's Cess, favorite RT with Uncle Tendencies back like I never left with Coach Coleman. Contacts in the building. What's good?
What's good?
Good.
Only
What
when
is
you
good?
beside
What is good?
me. Portal.
Oh, bam. Okay, as you getting ready for work, let's go. Another party. Legs tired. Let's go, man. We still dancing. We still dancing. Where the lights up coming in the building, y'all? What's good?
Dance. Remix.
So y'all know where I'm at with it. Cody's in the portal. I'm excited.
Cody in the portal.
I'm excited. Where does Cody end up? Where does Cody end up? Where does Cody go? Where should Cody go? Coach, talk to me. What's happening?
You chopping at the bits over there. I know you already had mentioned she would be a possible good fit in the stretch three spot over there in South Carolina. I mean, I don't know. The thing is, her being from Ohio, how far she's looking to go stay in the Big Ten, or does she want to? Does Cody don't want to spread those wings into the SEC? Because that's where you're going to compete. You're going to have the best opportunity to compete for NCAA championship if you get with the SEC team. If you get with
I see y'all asking, do we think Cody could handle the culture at SC? What do you mean?
Oh yeah, she built for it.
Handle the culture. Please be more specific so I make sure I answer the question properly.
I think she's built for it. She comes from a tough background. She wants to win. She has the effort. You just need that guidance. And so she's just obviously McGuff doesn't have enough to offer. And so a lot of times people, I think you got to remember the coaching part. When you have outbursts and frustrations, that's the evidence of something that's not being provided to a high level player. But and to me, what she extended, it was poor sportsman frustration. It happens. I love to see that she didn't do anything so detrimental to her reputation. Is a person that just didn't like Luke, thought that they could have won the game, and now you back to the drawing board. So I don't even care about the language. Nobody's perfect. I mean, people need to get over there. I don't. She's grown.
So I think that Cody has had an opportunity to be the face of the team. She's had an opportunity to lead a team. She had an opportunity to go win a gold medal. I think what Cody wants now is the opportunity to play for a national championship. And so what I think Cody needs is just a different setting. I don't have any worries about. So here's the thing: I've never heard anybody be like, man, Cody crying about minutes, or man, Cody demanding the ball, or man, Cody. Like I even seen Cody be patient with the freshmen coming in. Like I saw Cody out on the floor for Ohio State go from being like a number one or number two option to maybe the third option on the offense this season. Just standing over in the corner, not throwing no tantrums, not none of that, and then still coming in and locking in on defense. So, yeah, I feel like Cody could definitely come in and adjust to the South Carolina standard and do what's needed. I think that she's been around Fagan. I'm sure that they probably had conversations. So yeah, I don't have any problem bringing Cody in. I don't think that Cody would be throwing a tantrum on the sideline. What I saw Cody do was flip somebody off because they booed her for getting throughout the game. And I saw Cody hot as fish grease because she lost a game that she thought that she could have lost. Other than that, I haven't seen Cody do anything out of character
Right.
or anything from a character standpoint where it would be like, oh man, I don't know if she could make it in South Carolina. I done been on here and flipped the bird at people. So I yeah, no, I'm not. Less minutes, okay. But is she playing for a championship? Less minutes, but playing for a championship. Less minutes, but impactful minutes. Less minutes, but minutes that are deeper into March. I don't think she has a problem with that. But that would be my assessment. Y'all let me know why y'all don't think she could work. Um, what you got, Coach?
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's about. And then Morrow's leaving, so there could be a LSU, but it's just a little. Moki runs her. I'm not a Moki coach fan, but Moki knows how to put it together and put together a run. So you have to acknowledge that. Just because I don't care for how they run their program, they get the outcome and the results that put them in the mix to get to possibly knock on the door of a championship. So it can it's LSU with Morrow leaving spot there. Just looking at that, just potential.
Yeah,
Um,
that was one of the other schools that Rob had said. He said LSU, SC. I think he gave like 4. So
right.
I definitely I could see that too.
Yeah.
With the role that Morrow plays. And we talked about potentially maybe you see some other people leave Ohio State. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's McGuff. Maybe the Cambridges go home to Vandy. That would be fun. We were just talking about that on the last live too.
I
I
don't
think that would be fun. Whew.
go home to Vandy. Right.
The Cambridges home to Vandy to play with Pierre and Blake's. That would be fun. I could see it. It would be fun.
Right. Right.
Yeah, Cody needs minutes at the 3 to kill any concern from the dub teams about size for sure. We've seen her shoot the 3, give her opportunity to shoot more of the 3. And I don't know that she ends up at SC, but I'm happy that she's in the portal. I think I called it. Clip it, clip it. I said Cody to the portal. Uh, a few a few weeks ago. Uh, Coach, I know you had some new numbers that you wanted to give.
Yes, I have some corrections. I will, you know how you carry your 2 and forget the 1 and you mix it up. It's like, oh, that
Remainder 3 and
yeah,
all of
yeah.
that.
So
Yeah, got to get your
I had
fraction.
looked too fast and got some
You had an
confusion.
improper fraction.
Yeah,
Improper fraction.
improper
Yeah,
fraction. Yeah, so I have to go to calculus and find my cosecant.
yeah. Get the Pythagorean theorem
Yeah,
correct.
Pythagorean theory. All right, that. So here we have transfers out 301, grad transfers 137, previously transferred from Division One school to a Division One school 63. So if they get offered while in the portal, it'll be their third school. Right now, Division One schools that had at least one player transfer 152 schools. Transfers in, with new school 12. D1 to D1 transfers 10. Division 1 to Division 2 transfers 2. Division 1 to non-Division 1, that means NAIA, right? Or something like that. 2. Division 1 schools that added one transfer, 8. Division 2 to Division 1, 3. Okay. As of the 3/26/25, this is March 26. I had to go and correct this. It is 808 in the portal, right?
808 in the portal.
So the statistics from last season was an estimate of 1,400 in the portal, and only 11 got committed.
So what happened to the other 1,400? They went back to
I,
their schools.
that's a great question. Remember we asked that?
And, I mean, y'all realize that some of these players go into the portal and then that's it on basketball for them. Like they, they finish up school. Sometimes it's the end of their career. So the portal can be an interesting spot. It can be an interesting spot. I saw something else. I saw something else today. Yeah. Every time I go to sleep and wake up, it's more disrespect. So last night I laid down and I told y'all we was the second best team in the tournament, left in the tournament. I woke up today. and at 10:04 a.m. Eastern, some kind of way now, we are only the third best team remaining in the NCAA tournament.
So
Third
who's in
best team
front?
remaining in the tournament. Uh, they have us. So they say we were one seed and the second top seed in the tournament behind UCLA. And since the team that we lost to in the regular season, um, and I guess with the play that we had against Indiana, now they've taken us back to the third best team in the according to
Because how
Charlie
you
Creme,
played
man.
against Indiana.
Yeah, man.
So move the needle. So I'm confused. You win the game and you get penalized for winning the game by any means necessary.
Yeah,
Doesn't that show
ESPN
championship caliber?
behind UCLA and UConn. We are the
But doesn't
third
that
best
show
team.
championship caliber? Somebody can throw a different style of basketball to us and we can still adjust to it and win.
I don't know what the hell it means no more. Now I thought it was a good thing. No matter what they threw at us, man, we kept winning. We are number one seed. We're the defending
Right.
champs. We keep moving on we keep moving on in the rounds. We beat. Now here's the thing: we beat Indiana this year. I think by more than
More,
we beat them last year.
yeah. It was 11 points
Um,
this year, 4 points last year.
we beat them by more, but it was less. It was more, but it was less. Um, but we blew out our first round team, and then they said, that really didn't matter. So I'm still choosing violence. They are at least saying that they said we'll unanimously make it to the Elite Eight. Um, but they don't think that we'll ultimately repeat when it's all said and done. And so I just want to know how y'all feeling about that. What y'all think?
Man,
Let's talk Maryland.
I they must don't see the look that I see in the eyes of Bree Hall, Sanaa Fagan, and Tahina Pow. When I watch the game and I look at violence and you get some close-ups, you see this it's now or never, or yes, they're not coming back, but it's like they gonna run through a brick wall to win this game today. That's what I see. I'm just talking about. I'm highlighting the seniors, and in that scout in that Indiana, we go back. The seniors are the ones that stepped up and stepped in their leadership. So when you have leadership like that, and then you have other skill sets from other classifications on your team, I mean, and they're working with each other. I mean, it's scary hours because you scout to take out one talent to reduce production of one, and then somebody else says, I got your back." I mean, so tell me how you really run a scout on that. I'd be
I
stressed
don't know.
out, man. That thing would give
And
me an ulcer
and
if I had to
and
coach
then
against them.
I see Jermaine saying if we might not be as strong. This team might not be as strong as what? As strong as what? This team has improved. Like the bench has improved by like plus 40 points. Like they had a 65-point outburst from the bench. Like this is the number one. This is the number one scoring bench in the nation. The starters are still the starters. The starters are still two-time national champions, most of them. So I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what it is that people think. I don't know why people think that we're not as strong as we was last year.
Man,
I don't know why people would think that we are weaker than we was. We are the most disrespected defended champion I've ever seen, and we on a repeat tour. We lost 3 games this year. No problem. But for us to keep winning, and for us to keep doing better, and for us to keep showing that we can win in different ways, it doesn't even matter. Y'all decided to scout Joyce and Malaysia out of the game. That's okay. We'll go have somebody else beat y'all. And that doesn't show more depth. That doesn't show that they hope not having Camilla as some kind of weakness. Yeah, and I agree with that too, Jermaine. I don't know why. But we haven't shown more depth. We haven't shown more capability. We haven't shown more fight. I told y'all, I don't know how many times. Tina Pawpaw is hunting a championship. Hunting a championship. That's what you see in her eyes, coach. The hunt. The hunt, and she's hunting a championship now because she knows how to go get one. She didn't know how to go get a championship last year. She was learning how.
That's right. That's
Now
right.
she knows. She's hunting a championship. Sanaya Fagan knows how to hunt a championship because she has two of them. Raven knows how to hunt a championship. She's got two of them. Bree Hall, y'all can't tell Bree Hall hunting. Y'all keep doubting us. Y'all keep doubting us. But I want y'all to keep that same energy. I want y'all to keep that same energy about us when we do. Flash quiz. Go back and find the last 3 times media or anyone starts an SC conversation as the defending national championship. No, they don't start the conversation like that. They don't start the champion. They don't start the conversation like that. But they'll call UConn the former national champs. They ain't been national champs in how long?
We'll wait.
2016, 2016. You know what I mean? Like, so
Right.
I saw just, I mean, I don't know what else. And I think what it's just so disheartening for me is because no matter how hard these young women work, every day it's a slap in the face that it's not good enough. And that pisses me off. This pisses
Uh,
me off. Um,
I mean, and so
what you got, coach? Go ahead.
so real quick, so I think what I find interesting is that we talk about all this portal combat, and then I'm gonna go ahead. We'll look at Maryland and South Carolina before I roll down this list of some interesting portal possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you can? Here's the thing: people can try to duplicate what South Carolina is doing, but here's the thing: what I notice when you don't have a plan, a strategic plan of how you use it, or a plan, and it's obvious when you don't have that plan, that consistency. What is it hard to do? The biggest thing, the biggest challenge is to what? Retain, right? To keep your players there and keep them what? And the way you do it is keep them engaged. You be honest and and show what and how much do you care, and how much do you care is how much you're willing to go to bat for them, or to advocate for them in this NIL culture.
Mm-hmm.
How much you're willing to advocate in this NIL culture, and to give them the best of the resources. So it's about the money, but also is about you show that you care and appreciate. And so with this generation, it's different.
I'm gonna
You
say this:
gotta
if you ain't riding with us, don't gas us. Don't gas us if you're not riding. If you're not
right,
riding with us, don't gas us. We don't need the gas, bro. If you ain't riding,
right. It's
we,
different.
we, we don't need it.
It's different, man. And so the thing is, I think when you're in the business of young adults, you gotta learn what they call respect. Because I'm not their age anymore, right? The coach is older than the players. So you need to learn what they call respect and what they
Mm-hmm.
call is important to their life. So, and that's just something about coaching.
Don's not gonna get any. Don's not gonna get any credit for having for the coaching job she's done this year. When you say that she had to create a new blueprint 2 times, I'm really not sure what you mean by that, Tabitha Crockett. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We lost. We ended up losing Ashlyn Watkins to injury. But let's not forget we started the season without Ashlyn. We came into the season not knowing if we would have Ashlyn. So we came in with a blueprint that was how we're going to work if there's no Ashlyn, because we didn't know if we were going to have Ashlyn. So we prepared to come into the season without Ashlyn. We started the season without Ashlyn. We got Ashlyn back, and then we lost Ashlyn to injury. So we went back to the original plan. So I don't know. I don't know the 2 times on the blueprint. You have to let me know that. But we came in with the depth that we came. We came in blind 10 in the depth that we had.
Right, right.
So I'm not sure. Smalls one was good. Political ill, what's happening? Brittany was good. Any dominance challenging the power structure in any institution will be labeled as a threat. Then they will attempt to silence and minimize the threat the system fears.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. That's the reality of it. Because it's not status quo. It doesn't look like them. Not like them. Let's talk about Maryland. I mean, you had Cheyenne. I think the biggest thing is Cheyenne Sellers and Smichael, but you don't know who's going to show up to TBS. So as well, she's 5'5", and so this one of the stronger suits of South Carolina is perimeter defense. And Kubik is not had never gotten in basketball condition. You stretch the floor out on him. So and then who's going to guard? So here's the question. So who's going to guard Chloe from Maryland? McDaniels is out, right? Poppenberger. You know what I mean? Like, let's go down.
Listen, and Maryland has some good size, but they're slow footed to me.
Exactly, and they don't have any depth. They don't have any. I mean, so they're thinning the roster because of injury, which they
we
came
may not
into the season already thin in the roster.
And
so
we may not know. We may not know these specific players, but we know Brenda Freeze. We just played her last year. We know Brenda. Dawn and the team have created a culture. You can see it in the way past and current players interact. Also, even players that have gone to other teams speak highly of the program. Oh yeah, definitely that.
And I mean, Christina Dolce, she's a senior. That's one of her seniors. I say that she's from my home state, Edison, New Jersey. She came from over from Villanova. So I mean, they have some talented players. I just don't see them keeping up. I don't. And it'll be interesting to see what part of the Voltron they're going to take away.
Listen, I think that they'll keep. I think that they have enough to kind of keep things interesting early. Their guards get going, but the depth and the pressure will win out.
Right, and so I see maybe South Carolina minimizing the touches of Sellers. You're not going to stop, but you got to decrease the touches. That's all you're trying to do is decrease the touches, and then looks at the basket. And if outside looking in, I would force. I would be okay with Ali Quebec taking more, forcing them to take more shots, keeping the ball out of Sellers' hands. And players like that.
Well, Raven defended Sellers the last time. I expect Raven is still to be just as comfortable with Sellers. And then if not, we can go to a Bree. But I think you'll see Raven on Sellers. You'll probably see Bree on Heckle, and go from there. Tibiasu, you put the Pow there, but they're slow.
Did you say
they're slow footed to me? I don't know why I keep saying Heckle. Smichael. I don't know why I'm thinking about. I don't know why I keep saying Heckle. You like who? You like who in the heck is you talking about? Heckle? Smichael. God.
Heckle is USC, right?
Keep me right. God, dog, man. I'm talking about you. I got USC on the brain, man. Smichael. Probably is on Smichael. Like who in the heck is you talking about? Heckle. Goodness gracious. All right, I got it right.
You got my grandmother. You done mixed the team together.
Raven is probably not gonna be on Tibiasu. Raven covered Sellers last year. I expect Raven to cover Sellers this year.
Yeah.
So I expect Pow on Tibiasu. Yep.
Her dad played too. So no, it should be a fun time. It should be first half.
I'm looking forward to Friday. I'm looking forward to Friday.
One thing I get scary for opponents is usually when South Carolina has a so-so game, they just come back and turn it up a whole, like, where did this come from?
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could make that a face where it's like, did you see this? Like that.
Oh, this what you want? Yeah, I'm expecting that type of game from Malaysia.
Well, yeah, because
MJ is banging on the table with his fork and everything, talking about where are the Sarah Williams updates. It ain't none. Other than that, I heard that she was going to have a Zoom call with LSU. In the portal, Zoom call scheduled with LSU. That's all I heard. Yeah, don't put your hands on me in the portal.
I mean,
We broke that news. We broke that news on the Hot Takes Wednesday. Cody McMahon in the portal. What up,
right.
Bree Wayne, the bot in the building?
But Bree,
Cody, don't put your hands on me. McMahon says somebody call me. Call me. Dawn, get on the phone. Let's make the call.
All
Yeah, they
right.
have nobody for Chloe or Fagan.
Yeah, like
Nobody.
who you have for club? Like,
Nobody.
like who?
Nobody. Nobody, bro. Nobody. Nobody.
Baby.
Nobody. Nobody. They got
So
nobody. Okay, Bree
speaking of
Wayne
the
been
portal,
busy. Yeah, Bree Wayne been busy.
speaking of the
No,
portal,
in the portal. We did not see anything about a do not contact right
no,
now.
not
So
yet.
Cody's just in the portal from what we know. What you got?
Speaking of the portal, we have some quick Power Four conference, just some mentions here. Uh, at University of Virginia, Latasha Lattimore, she averaged 14 points and 8 rebounds a game. In the portal, Virginia Tech, Tamara Hines averaged 5 points and 1 rebound in the portal. Penn State, Allie Campbell, eight points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists a game. Mariah Murray, 10 points and 2 rebounds a game. In the portal, Purdue, Sophie Swanson, 8 points per game. Sophomore, senior Madison Layden, 9 points and averaged 30 and had a 39% shooting from the 3-point line from Purdue. Those two in the portal. USC, Dominique Darius is a junior, maybe about 2 points. Wisconsin, Ronnie Porter, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and one steal per game. Sarah Williams, 19 points, nine rebounds, and 1 steal per game in the portal. Get in the portal. Arizona, you already mentioned all three sophomores. Skylar Jones, 10 points and one steal in the portal. Bria Cunningham in the portal, and Jada Williams in the portal. We got 11. Bria Cunningham, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 1 steal per game. Jada Williams, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal per game. That's a few. That's a few. Any of those stuck out to you? Before we mention some more.
I'm here for all of those. I'm here for all of those. Sarah Williams probably stuck out. Don't let Cody be a surprise. I told y'all Cody to the portal. Remember? I told y'all you heard it here first a few weeks ago. Told you clip it. You can see Cody to the portal. I don't know why I just felt it. Like Cody, that was my wish to the portal. Cody as a Gamecock. Let's see what happens. The way Cody finished her last game, El Chocho, no, not such a surprise. Cody was hot as fish grease leaving the floor. Hot as fish grease, okay? She was telling folks, keep it moving. So no. So Cody, Sarah, the movement in Indiana. The movement in Indiana surprised me.
3 players, right?
Yeah, and then Indiana State. I mean, I think everybody in Indiana State. So that was different. Um,
Missouri had 3 players jump in the portal too.
yeah, I think that was about it. Like the portal action. Just seeing where people are going to end up. Sarah Williams is a big one. Gracie Merkel, Cody. Those are probably the biggest names that I've seen
Gracie,
so
yeah,
far.
Gracie out of Penn
Um,
State. I
but
forgot.
the fact that we probably, Indiana losing another one. That's 5. Goodness gracious. Okay.
Dang,
A lot of the sophomores, a lot of sophomore movement in this class.
she can't run
So
that.
just seeing people they like, hey, we gonna get this right. We need it right for the last 2 years for junior senior year. So it seems like players are looking at their opportunities and saying, hey, I need to put myself in the best position to be ready to try to be in that WNBA draft in 27, right? So
Well, Emily's playing with a whole lot of Emily's is not gonna get you a championship. So those Emily's that want to win, they trying to go play with some LaQuishas.
mhm. Okay. What makes you think that Cody's not in good condition? Let me know why you think Cody's not in good condition. What is it about Cody that makes you think she's not in good shape? Let me know, one love. I think Cody's in pretty good shape. I think Cody's in pretty good shape. I wanted to look at a couple
What you got?
more things. Oh, Kenny got 2 in the portal so far. Somebody
Yeah,
else besides Clara Silva.
Miss
Yeah, I was
D.
surprised. I was surprised to hear Cody had to get in. She would have to get in better condition. I want to hear that. The unseen blueprint of the big three in the front court she has created for TCU and UCLA. Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. I don't think that she had to. I don't think that she had to create a blueprint for the big three in the front court. I don't. I think that I think that what she implemented was the blueprint of playing without a dominant big, and that's what we've seen today. I don't think that she had to make a whole lot of blueprints, but okay, the way she runs the floor, and Georgia didn't have depth in that position really, so it was on the floor like crazy. The way they run the floor, I'm confused about when you say the way she runs the floor. Um, I think that they run a full court press pretty much all game. So I don't. I think her condition is pretty good, but okay, we definitely not seeing it the same.
But
Yeah, but maybe Kenny wants to lose these players. Maybe Kenny needs this. Georgia Amore's sister is out there. Maybe she's headed there. Um, these players gonna have to get in the.
I mean, also, man,
Yeah, Cody looked like a W player to me too, Brittany, like a Mack truck. Did you see her in the people? What, Cody? Don't put your hands on me.
I
What,
mean,
man? Listen, I'm here
really,
for it.
Indiana and Arkansas have to catch up with 2025, 21st century of running a program with, drawing players too. That's what I see. So I'm gonna see if that coach is willing to adapt to that.
Mm,
So, to so coach at Indiana is maybe great at X's and O's, but are you great at NIL or something? I mean, you got to figure out something. This is real. It's not going anywhere. They may try to modify it. They may try to politicize it or whatever, but it's not going to go anywhere. It has been a game changer to women's basketball, college basketball. So hopefully Arkansas and Indiana can figure out that happy balance for them, for their campus, and have some success. Here's the thing:
absolutely,
whether you like it or not, change is gonna happen.
absolutely. And Tabitha, I see what you're saying. You said you saw glimpses of it when she played Tack, Dowda, and Walker. I think Tack, Dowda, and Walker were part of the 7 bigs that we were going to play this year when we were implementing a system that was playing without a dominant big, with 7 bigs that do totally different things. So the glimpses that you're talking about is the blueprint that we came into the season with is what I'm saying. So I don't see it as a new blueprint. I see it as the way that South Carolina plays basketball now. You can go big, you can go small. We have a depth that's 13. You've implemented a system that doesn't have to have a dominant big in it. And so I can go big with 3 bigs, or I can go small with 4 guards and Chloe Kitts, or 4 guards and Joyce Edwards. And that's the blueprint of the system that we implemented. So I don't see it as 2 different systems. I see it as that's what was implemented. But I get what you're saying. Cody is giving she gon' bully people like AT by year 4 minimum. Cody's athleticism first side is scary to be able to move that fast and being that powerful and shoot the 3. Yeah, I have no problem with Cody is with how Cody Cody's approach. None of that. Cody could play on any one of my teams right now. Any one of my teams. Cody, don't put your hands on me, McMahon. She can play on any one of my teams right now. Right now. What else you got, Coach? What else you got? I think I cut you off there.
Yeah, so we had. I think I'm gonna find it interesting where Skylar Skylar Jones, excuse me, no, with Brianna Cunningham and Jada Williams end up those two. Brianna Cunningham averaged 11.7 rebounds, 1 steal per game. Jada's at about 12.3 three rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal per game. Arizona State has a change in coaching change, so therefore the key transfers I'm just highlighting to me, I think will be good pickups for other programs. Kennedy Fauntleroy is a junior this season and in the portal with averaging 8 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal per game for Arizona State. Another junior that's in the portal, Jalen Brown, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Over to BYU, that Jesus school, Amari Whiting is a sophomore, averaged 10.5 rebounds, 3 assists. I think they're saying headed to Oklahoma State, if I'm not mistaken. Redshirt freshman Kelly Woolston, it's about 13 points. It'll be interesting. So those are two from BYU. But Cincy, you have a junior, Ariel Jackson, 7 points and 1 steal per game. Here's my thing before we move on. Anybody that average 5 to 8 points, it may not seem a lot, but if they're doing that per game, that's to me that is a consistent and a significant contributor. And so there, depending what you have, I definitely would look at someone like that. Now, don't always have to be a double-digit scorer to be an important skill set to your team. Your thoughts on that, Auntie?
Man, 5 points. So here's the thing. For me, when you look at it, especially when you're following a team like South Carolina, 5 to 7 points is significant when our leading scorer is probably averaging 10 to 12, right? Per game on average. Um, so yeah, that could be a significant piece. It could be a significant piece off the bench. It could be a significant starter. Um, for me, it also depends on what year are they. What year are they?
Right.
What year are they in school, and then selecting the right program. Like I said, I don't like to see kids really leave after the junior year, unless it's really to just like, to me, Cody is leaving for the opportunity to play for a national championship, and so it'll be really limited for the teams that she'll consider. Um, somebody get whoever this is uh with their address and everything out my chat. I still feel sorry for the Wings because she's Jackie size, but looks built bigger than Jackie. Okay.
So, so what are your thoughts on Auntie Georgia twins, India, and was it Summer Davis out of Georgia? Where you see them staying in the SEC or are they out?
So I have no idea. I have no idea. I mentioned it last night. I saw reports that they say India really was kind of had some injuries this season. So that maybe that more stunted the development and the play than not being able to be a contributor at this level. Um, so I'm excited for India to get healthy. I'm excited for Summer to keep her development. Um, you take every experience that you can. They went away from home. They went to Georgia. They came into the SEC. They are SEC tested. I feel like they can fit in the SEC, but also realize that they originally started. They committed to Michigan State, and I looked at Michigan State and said, "Sheesh, they could have used those twins this year too." So there's that. Um, I'm just looking for them to get into a solid program where they can develop. I'm glad that they're not waiting until next year. You know what I mean? Let's get to where you feel like you're comfortable, and move forward. Because I definitely think that they have a game and skill sets that transfer to this level and the next. So um, I need one of my riches to get Sylvia Jeffers begging ass out my chat, please. Out my chat. She's totally not here for what we're doing.
So then we have the Houston Cougars here, a very significant. Only significant is a sophomore because it's a sophomore transfer. That's what I mentioned the name. Kiera Evans averaged 8 points and 7 rebounds. It's a
Thank you, Emily.
sophomore.
Uh-huh.
a sophomore. So then let's jump over to Louisville. Arenas averaged 4 points per game, and Nyla Harris Jr. averaged 8.6 per game. Your thoughts on that? I think Nyla Harris should get picked up. We'll see.
I think Harris gets picked up. I think Arenas gets picked up. We may see some more movement. Rob was saying that maybe we see Randolph get in the portal too. You can see Arenas. At first, I thought, will Arenas go to Arizona where her father played? Will Arenas go back to? Will Arenas go back to? One second. Let me do this real quick. Um, will Arenas go back down to Southern California and maybe play with Juju? Will you see Randolph want to go back and play with Juju? Um, then we thought about Jada and the other young lady Bree being a package deal to USC. Those two with a Zach with McKinley Randolph and Iselia Arenas at
Uh,
USC could make USC a contender.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
while they're waiting on Juju. So that might be interesting to watch. Um, so I'm looking to see what people do around Juju. Um, Randolph is not in the portal officially yet. No,
No,
not in the portal officially. No. Um, you
I
said
think
right, Ed Brittany.
I think Clara Silva has a great possibility. I think I think it was a smart transfer, and somebody
Where do you
will.
see her going?
I I mean, I don't know if SEC is a fit for her. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know the SEC is a fit for her. Okay.
Uh,
Why you say
the,
that?
I mean, physicality, how most SECs try like to stretch out the floor, get up and down the floor a little bit. I don't know, but I didn't. But in the other part, we didn't see enough. Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say.
Yeah, yeah, but I just wasn't sure. I didn't think SEC was fit her skill set in a different environment, a different setting. Um,
I like it. I like it. Okay.
but jump over to Auburn. Auburn has a big exodus, but I just highlighted three players that I think that should find a new school. Um, Caitlin Duhan, Talia Scott, and of course Aaliyah Mathrew already found the school. But yeah, I'm hoping. I would like to see Talia Scott play this upcoming season. To be honest with you, I like her game. So
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So I got some. That I'm gonna bring to y'all real quick. Uh, sent over in uh celebration of today. Let's go.
Welcome to the portal. Portal. Welcome to the portal. Portal. You was a 5-star and you went to the school, found out there were players that were better than you, so you piled on the coach, gave up on the team, couldn't score no buckets, now you left the team. Welcome to the portal. Portal. Welcome to the portal. Portal. Coach had a player that was in your spot, couldn't memorize the plays, couldn't make your shots. You're tall and can shoot, short and rebound, but it didn't fit the scheme. Now you watch it from the crowd. Welcome to the portal. Portal. Welcome to the portal. Portal. Never liked the city. Didn't like the school. Called home every day. That coach called and said, "We want your talent."
Yeah, baby, let's go. Welcome to the
Move
portal,
on, little
baby.
player, move on. Move on, little player, move on.
Move on. Come on, y'all. Move
You can
on,
rebound
little
here.
player. Move on.
You can take
I
shots
gotta let
here.
that.
You can be the point guard here. We want you.
Take shots
Hey,
Come on over
hey,
here.
yes, yes.
Welcome to the
yes,
portal. Welcome to the
yes.
portal.
I gotta let
What
this
is
one
it
go
worth?
one more time, Coach Coleman. I gotta let this one go one more time.
One
I gotta
more
let it go
time.
one more time.
Game. One more game.
One more again, man. In case y'all missed this one.
Welcome to the portal. Portal. Welcome to the portal. Portal. You was a 5-star and you went to the school, found out there were players that were better than you, so you piled on the coach, gave up on the team, couldn't score no buckets, now you left the team. Welcome to the portal. Portal. Welcome to the portal. Portal. Coach had a player that was in your spot, couldn't memorize the plays, couldn't make your shots. You're tall and can shoot, short and rebound, but it didn't fit the scheme. Now you watch it from the crowd. Welcome to the portal. Portal. Welcome to the portal. Portal. Never liked the city. Didn't like the school. Called home every day. That coach called and said, "We want your talent." Move on, little player, move on. Move on, little player, move on. You can rebound here. You can take shots here.
Oh,
You can be the point guard here. We want you. Come on over here. Welcome to the portal. Welcome to the portal.
Welcome to the portal, baby. Welcome to the portal, baby. Hey, you can't tell me it ain't a bop.
I never liked the city.
Never liked the city. Called home every day.
Portal.
You say you pouted on the coach.
Move
You
the
say you
little
can't remember the
players.
plays. Can't make no shots. Welcome to the portal.
Watch it from the crowd. Watch it from the crowd.
Now you watching from the crowd. Well, he said, move on, little player, move on.
No.
Move on, little player, move on. Move on, little player, move on.
Oh man, that's a Coach Rowe.
That's the new portal drop. That's the new portal drop, y'all. That's the new portal drop. Just hit today. Just hit today. Just got that thing finished. I would have dropped it earlier. It just finished. Hot off the press with the portal behind him.
Man. I can't.
What can I say, man? Welcome to the portal. It's March Madness, baby. It's March Madness. The portal needed a theme. It has one now. Do I see Keomi McMiller transferring? No. Mm-mm.
You feel like they had to come to basketball meetings and
I mean, until she gets into the portal, I don't see her transferring. So I thought that if she was getting in the portal, like she would have got into the portal now. But it was pointed out like Keomi doesn't have to make a move right away. Like she doesn't have to get into the portal until April 22nd. Like that's when the portal closes. So maybe we see her go somewhere. But so far I haven't seen her get in the portal. Like I thought that Keomi McMiller was gonna be one of the first players in the portal after the way everything went earlier this season. And then when it didn't happen, it was like, okay, well, maybe Rutgers and Kokis and Keomi are working it out. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't see her moving right now. No, I don't think. I think that Kokis is. I think Kokis is all right. I think they'd have got rid of Kokis. Like I think they'd have got if they were going to fire Kokis, wouldn't they have fired her already? Unless she's waiting because they're still playing. They are still playing. They are still playing in I think WNIT BIT one of those. So, I'm hoping that, like I said, I'm rooting for the kid, and I was actually rooting for her and Rutgers to work out. I wanted to see her be able to come up under Kokis, so I hope so. I don't know if she's playing in the WNIT at all. They are. I don't know if that she's playing though. I haven't checked the box scores. Does anybody know is McMillan playing right now? She hadn't played since like the beginning of February. So I don't think that she's playing, but possibly. But maybe she's waiting to make an announcement after the entire season is over. I'm not sure. Coach, any thoughts on that?
you're gonna hold it close to you. They play tomorrow at Rutgers plays tomorrow at 7 p.m. against Charleston in the WNT, and so if anything, you let that season play out. You do your exit interviews, and then you make a choice. So that we'll see. I think, like you said, you don't have to declare right away. You have time until the portal closes. So I feel like there still might be a possibility. Just how the reason my concern would be is because the adults and the management.
Rob the Man Media is saying just wait.
Yeah. Um,
Be on the lookout.
So I see that as a possibility still.
Okay.
Based on the chain events and how we were earlier, how in the earlier months we were trying to break down and figure that out.
And I believe WNIT and WBIT games are on like ESPN Plus. I think they're on ESPN Plus. If I'm not mistaken, you can catch some of them. She didn't play in the last game against Army. Thank you, James. And any chance Audie Crooks and ADR transfer to the Lady Vols?
Nah, that's two different.
Lady Vols got some dogs coming in though. Lady Vols got some dogs coming in though, boo. Where's Clara Silver going? We're gonna find out.
She going back to Cali. No, I don't think so. No, I'm just joking. I don't know. I like somebody else mentioned Big 12.
I've been waiting on somebody to ask me this question. Why would there be talks about Wiley in the portal? Why? Why would there be talks? Why would there be talks about Wiley in the portal? Please tell me. I'm waiting for this answer. Why? Why would there be talks about Wiley in the portal? Somebody please tell me. Or the person that asked that question, shoot the trail. Why? Why would she do that? I'm so confused, especially after I put out a video called Held Back. I'm wondering why they came in my chat and asked that question, but we're gonna get to it. Y'all tired too. That's why I'm waiting on this tired ass answer. I'm waiting on this tired ass answer. Yeah, we all waiting. Like you holding us up now. You hurried up and typed. Type did not come on with white. Why?
We'll wait. We waiting. We'll wait.
Rob, I thought about baby kids. Listen, I thought about Kylie, and then Kylie said she didn't want to. I said, man, Kylie to South Carolina. And they said, no. Kylie said, I don't want to be in Chloe's shadow. People don't even know me as Kylie Kids. They call me Chloe's little sister. But I actually think Liv, Miara, and Kylie are a solid core three to play around. Why would she need to go for more? Why would she leave for more NIL money? That would be stupid as hell. You don't go to college for more NIL money. You go to college to play for championships.
I mean, she's from there. That was her goal.
Shoot the trail. Who's your team? Who's your team? Because the rule is when you come in here and start talking about stuff, first tell us who is your team. So we address you properly. Who is your team? Run them likes up while we waiting on this answer. Who is your team?
We need 44 likes.
Then what? Like, she's got the Curry brand money. She's got Red Bull money. What else? What else do y'all need her to have? Who's your team? Who's your team? You definitely think O'Neal needs to leave? Rob, where you got O'Neal going? Goodness gracious, Rob. You breaking up my three. Championships increase your valuation, not more NIL money. Thank you. The McDonald's commercial, yeah, we not. Come on. Who's your team? Shoot the trail. Coach, what you got before we get ready to get out of here? What up, Key?
What up, Key, cow. Man, no, we got the Porto. That's all I gotta say. Porto. It's Porto
Come
season.
on, O'Neal, out of Florida, South Carolina, your team, and you think, but you was wondering about Fuwali getting in the portal for more NIL money. Do you understand why people go to South Carolina, shoot the trail? Anybody that makes a decision to go to South Carolina is not going to South Carolina because they want to get a whole lot of NIL money. That's not what they go for. And if you are a fan of South Carolina, do you watch the interviews where the players talk about why they're at South Carolina and what being at South Carolina means? Please stop. Please do all you can not to push that stupid ass narrative. There's no reason for Wiley to leave South Carolina. There's no reason. When people tell you that, tell them no.
Well, on a note, man, we got pickups coming up on Thursday night, y'all. It's definitely
Pick'ems tomorrow night, baby.
Tomorrow night is pick'ems. We appreciate the chat. Hey, Station Thirstification by Auntie of Coca-Cola contribute to the pull up now. I like the Buble. Send me a Buble my way. Let's get that cash app in there, Auntie. Station Thirstification.
Hey. Let me just say this too. Hey, shoot the trail. Nobody asked, so you did. If nobody's not asking a question, don't volunteer to just ask because nobody's not asking. Take a minute to think, why ain't nobody asking? Because it ain't no question that need to be asked. That's why wasn't nobody asking that, because there's no reason to push that narrative. There's no reason for the kid to get in the portal. There's no reason to even be thinking about that. So yeah, the next time somebody you just asking a question because didn't nobody ask, don't. Just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure I asked, didn't nobody ask, so I asked. Yeah, no, not a good enough. Not here. Not here. This ain't the channel for that. This ain't the channel for that. But we appreciate you pulling up.
FM okay. Pick up.
Yeah. Don't. We're not putting that narrative out there on that kid. My legend for Wally is a Gamecock. Coach, we got pickups coming up tomorrow night. I'm back later on today to talk Serena and Venus with Political Lil with a What the Fuck America. Let's tell the truth. We're gonna talk about the iconic dominance of these two women. So with that, y'all, we finna get ready to get out of here. Yeah, why Burger King don't sell Big Macs? Just asking. I ain't got time for you. Until next time, y'all know what it is. I'm going out with Welcome to the Portal. We done.
Welcome to the portal. Welcome to the portal. You was a 5-star and you went to the school, found out there were players that were better than you, so you piled on the coach, gave up on the team, couldn't score no buckets, now you left the team. Welcome to the portal. Welcome to the portal. Coach had a player that was in your spot, couldn't memorize the plays, couldn't make your shots. You're tall and can shoot, short and rebound, but it didn't fit the scheme. Now you watch it from the crowd. Welcome to the portal. Welcome to the portal. Never liked the city, didn't like the school, called home every day. That coach called and said, we want your talent. Move on, little player, move on. Move on, little player, move on. You can rebound here. You can take shots here. You can be the point guard here. We want you. Come on over here. Welcome to the portal. Welcome to the portal.